Well, after a tough hurricane season, homes are being lifted out of flood-prone areas here. Lifting isn't new, but it's becoming more common in the Tampa Bay area due to the risk of rising flooding.
10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean is following the process for a St. Pete resident who found the paperwork can be more complicated than the lift itself.
Nancy Biddle has owned this home in Shore Acres for 20 years. She had just spent more than 50 grand renovating it before last year's hurricane season.
It was so beautiful.
And Nancy was ready to take things a step further to protect her investment when she noticed the house next door getting a lift.
He told me what they were doing and why they were doing it. And this house that I can't rent, can't sell, needs a solution. And this sounds like a solution to me. So I contracted with them. This house will be lifted.
Albert Jazwan and Jeff Trosclair own JAS Construction, and they had everything ready to go to lift Nancy's home last spring. All they needed was a permit.
Permit process is, used to be 30 days. Now it's around 60 days before we hear back from them, sometimes more than that, just because of the demand that we have right now with all the storms.
Nancy's home was even more complicated. It was built back in the 50s and grandfathered into the older setback requirements. So when she wanted to lift this home as is on the exact same spot, they had to take the extra step of requesting a variance.
That's usually about a 3-month process. So a variance request process can be up to 3 to 6 months, depending upon if you have to go to a public hearing.
Jazwan says home lifting is going to become extremely common across Tampa Bay as an option for people who live in flood-prone areas. And with so much demand right now, everyone is learning how to deal with these issues together.
From the local municipalities, from the people working there, not dealing with as many flooded homes, not dealing with engineering on lifted homes. They have a quick learning curve there.
That learning curve cost Nancy tens of thousands of dollars.
This new kitchen, all the appliances.
But now, things are only looking up.
I really like this house. I think she's kind of tough. She's been through 3 hurricanes and she's still standing. And so am I.
In St. Petersburg, Jenny Dean, 10 Tampa Bay.
And in just the last couple of weeks, Nancy Biddle's home was lifted off the ground. The ground floor will become a garage and have decking and stairs to the main level. Meantime, the builders were invited to meet with Pinellas County commissioners to talk about the home lifting process and give them insight on streamlining the permitting process.